Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast for Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. All right, so today we have the moon well set in Pisces, the fish. So good day for getting in touch with the more receptive side of ourselves and seeing how we can bring in a little more peace and acceptance into our life and maybe get into some of that tranquil energy. But with that, we do have Mars passing over the South Node today and tomorrow, so there could be some maybe things being released with our more assertive, direct, or independent side. And Mercury Retrograde going over the Sun, marking the halfway point of the retrograde period. Could be good to maybe see if things are starting to shift with anything we've been thinking about here these past roughly couple weeks. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at all of this here in more detail when I return. All right, so here is the sky for this Tuesday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel and you notice some of the signs are different from what mainstream astrology is saying, be sure to check out that link down below for more information. All right, so let's go and take a look first at the lunar cycle. We still are in the very early phase of the lunar month. We did just have that new moon last Sunday. And so still a good time of setting intentions, experimenting, being flexible with whatever new is starting to arise here this early part of the week. Now with the moon well set in Pisces the next couple days and today as well, really good for getting in touch with this receptive side of ourself. Pisces the fish is about cultivating things like our intuition, our inner knowing, our imaginative side, creative side, unconditional, accepting, right? More of this deep, watery side of ourself. Really good time for spiritual activities, diving into our unconscious, again, into the imagination realms, the receptive realms. Really good to develop at this time. And this is going to help further a lot of the new beginnings that have or still are starting to surface from the new moon. So fundamentally, this whole new moon is around developing our Aquarian side, though. So still good to be focused on how we can access more of that contributing side when it comes to social things or the world at large, and personally in terms of how we can cultivate our visions, right? Our visionary side here with Aquarius. So today, quite a bit going on astrologically. We do have this, first of all, Mars passing over the South Node here today and tomorrow. And so Mars represents our more direct, assertive, sort of masculine side, and the South Node represents past energy that's being resolved. You could think of it as past karma or just past patterns or unconscious patterns. So in this sense, a new beginning with this. Now, it's a really good day these next couple of days to just be aware of. There's nothing too much to do with the South Node. It's a very spiritual planet as much as it's bringing awareness to whatever might arise. So bringing awareness to that side that does want things now, has our personal needs, is direct, is assertive, which is quite strong at the moment. Mars is in good harmony to a lot of the other planets right now. And in fiery Sagittarius, it does activate that a bit, especially our more adventurous side or possibly our abstract or philosophical side. But good to bring extra attention to that nonetheless, because there is this releasing process that's taking place. Maybe it's the past karma, past things being resolved, past patterns that are being released. And so by bringing that awareness, we can facilitate this process. And then as we move forward after this, there will be this fresh new start with that new, more healthier and balanced side of Mars. So with this, we also do have Mercury in his halfway point of his retrograde, which has been going on the past roughly week and a half. And so in this case, there could be maybe some shifts of insight. Now, it's still good, of course, to be flexible and rethink things and redo things for the next week and a half as we do continue the retrograde. But the halfway point, sometimes things can shift. We might gain some more awareness about something. We might gain a new perspective. There might be something new arising that we're then going to be rethinking or reworking. So good day for that, and good day to bring extra attention to all things that do involve communication and information and our minds, as we could use a little bit of balance with that. Since the sun is taking the dominant energy here, we can't see Mercury in the sky. It means Mercury, our thinking side and communicating sides operating a little bit more unconsciously, right, or automatically or behind the scenes. And so by bringing extra attention to that, we can make sure everything's nice and healthy and balanced and gets communicated correctly, or bring extra attention to the mind in terms of those thoughts as well. All right, so along with this, on a very minor note, we do have Mercury sextiling up to Mars going into tomorrow. Again, Mars is in good harmony with a lot of the planets, and now it will be with Mercury. So we could notice with, everything we've said added to that, maybe just a little bit of directness with our communications, an opening for that at least. Anything that does require initiative with Mars and thoughts and communications does have a bit of synergy. So with everything else being considered that we talked about, it could be a bit of an opening for that. All right. But today, the most important thing is, of course, the fact that we are still in this new moon phase, slowly building momentum in this new lunar month. To do that, cultivating receptive Pisces, that receptive side of ourself, practicing some non-attachment and awareness to our assertive and independent side, as well as to our thoughts and communications, which again is going through this reworking process that we might have some shifts of awareness with Mercury conjunct the Sun. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the next daily forecast. Take care.